Okay, we're going to try this one more time. This will be the second time I've tried to video this. Lost the first one. So the good news is it should be able to be a lot shorter because I've already done it once. So, awesome design group. Overall good presentation. Given 2 days to do it. Great job. A couple things that we want to make sure of is to just perhaps sort of articulate a little bit better changes over time in the design. I think you've got the drawings that show each phase, but I think you need to be able to summarize with bullets and annotations how it changed, what were those changes, and then what was lost over time. I think the drone and the drone screenshots from the drone can really help you tell the story in terms of, and I think that can be better than the street views and more effective, so that's something I think you might want to swap out. Lose all the text, simplify text. We need to make sure we address Leanne's original design of getting rid of people's homes in terms of how we want to phrase that to be politically correct would be nice in the event that someone who lives in one of those houses is at the event on the 10th. Also, I forgot to tell this to the team, leave space for the Spanish translation. All this stuff's going to have to be translated into Spanish for the group. Okay, first board. Good board. Fix the orientation, please. That's the first item that I'd like you to do. And then go ahead and start to annotate what I'm looking at. Use call-outs. The one thing that is, it's just keep it simple. It doesn't need to be complicated, but it needs to be something that I can walk up to in English and Spanish and sort of get quickly. Call-outs for the CU student board, the colored board, I think that are important from a design standpoint. The tree-lined field, I think and street trees along the street are critical. Add elements in the center. The community garden where it is, again, let's talk about that politically in terms of what that means and that it was just an idea. Then the CU design build drawings, let's label that. Remember, it's a little confusing to look at because the swings have just been cut and pasted in the corner, so it's not an accurate drawing. But I think what you can do is just call out, again, bullets, annotate. This plan included swings. It included a central gathering space, greater articulation of the EC area, and did not remove people's homes. Let's make sure you get a header for this drawing. Make sure we have our footnotes in terms of the class, the students who worked on this, my name, John Prossers, all that good stuff. Include all that. Next board. Moving right along. Okay, so this one, elements of the overview, element overview before and after. I think, oops, sorry about that. I think on that, it is possible to, I don't think we need the photo survey. I don't think people quite get it. That's okay. So I think, elements at the time of completion. Zoom in on the banner poles. Banner poles and the banners here look really good. And I think it is, they can look like that again. It's not hard. So maybe zoom in on that piece. I think that would be great. The erosion hill before, great shot on that. You might want to zoom in on the learning garden in terms of its replacement. Here you might want to use a screenshot from the drone. I think that gives you a really good view of the learning garden. And I think you can talk a little bit about what's not working with it. It's dead. It's not great. Where's the tool shed? Where's the compost bin? How do you water it? Where are the hoses? I think those are all questions. You should just present them as questions. How does this work? Because I think you know, and I know that it's not quite working the way it should. So if we get rid of the screenshot, excuse me, if we get rid of the survey because people don't get it, go ahead then and get this guy out of here. And oops, sorry about that. Let's make sure that we use instead the shot of the butterfly garden in the erosion in the ECE area, because it is a beautiful shot. And then if you've got one to zoom in on in terms of what it looks like now, being dead, that would be great. Before there were no benches under the Casita de Sombra, and now there are. So maybe just some little things like that would be good. Again, bullets, English and Spanish, keep it simple. Last one, I think this is great. I think the 3 images are great in terms of the original plan and the aerial over time. But I think, what is this? This is a design critique. It's really not. It is, and you say it's a design analysis, so I think that's good. I don't know how well the pictures help you down here. I think it might be better if you can to try to use the screenshots off of the drone image, and I'm assuming that most of you know how to do that. It's Command Alt 4 to do that. Again, too much text, get rid of that. But I think here, you simplify your text, and this is really about what you guys saw. Now that you've been there, you can talk about that. We know that the trees, street trees, lots of trees. I think we can't impress upon that. I know some of you said it's good bones to the design, but it needs blah, blah, blah. So let's just say what it is. And you can put these in quotes as your ideas. Very simply, just splatter them on top of the thing. Underutilized spaces, where might those be? Your perceptions. More color, your perception. So keep it simple. Have fun with it. But I think the rule here is definitely keep it simple. Thanks, you guys. Bye. Okay, so I'm back here just because I'm trying to figure out why I can't save this recording. Gonna try it again. Thanks.